The topic now for discussion is advertising agency. It's a company. The main core competency is creating advertisement for different media and seeing that it creates a maximum benefit for the sponsor in terms of increased sales. The advertiser who do not have the capacity of carrying out advertising activity hires the service of advertising agency who are specializing in the field. The selected advertising agency by a manufacturer or a trader prepares and present the advertisement on his behalf. It is a service dedicated to create, plan, handle advertising for its clients. An advertising agency is generally independent from its clients. It may be an internal department or it may be an internal agency that provides an outside point of view to the effort of selling the client's products or services. So an agency that can handle overall marketing and branding strategy and sales promotion for its clients. Advertising agency, it is a professional firm providing service hired to visualize product, production and management of a commercial message, and also to provide marketing and merchandising advice and general business and promotional counseling regarding the goods and services of the sponsor. The advertising agency carries out some activities on behalf of its client against some remuneration, which is called fee, to conduct market research, consumer research, product research, etc., to provide advice to manufacturer on product design, package design, pricing of the product, channels of distribution, etc. An advertising agency provides one-stop solution for every activity connecting communication by the sponsor who is a manufacturer or a service provider. It helps in the selection of proper media and frequency at which the advertisement should be presented to the target audience. It relieves burden of the trader or manufacturer of the responsibility of advertising. What is the role of advertising agency? It creates an advertisement on behalf of the information gathered about a product, and it does research on the company and product, that reaction of the customer. Now, planning which type of the media to be used, when and where to be used, and how much time to be used. Taking the feedback from clients as well as the customers, and then deciding the further line of action. So the companies can do this work by themselves, but they hire these services. The agencies can make advertisements, print them on television or other media places. They can manage the accounts too. Now, the reasons behind hiring these agencies are: they are expert in the field. They have a team of different people for different functions like copywriters, art directors and planners. The agencies make optimum use of these people and their experience with their knowledge. They work with the objective of very professionals. Now hiring them leads to saving the cost to some extent. Now what are the functions performed by these agencies? Mainly the activities like planning, preparing and placing of advertisement in media. It provides non-advertising functions also, like advisory and creative services. But main function is to see the client's advertising leads to a greater profit. The functions can be, as said, attracting clients. It is the core function of advertising agency for the client. Without them, it cannot survive. That is the tendency of manufacturers. The agency always tries to attract clients, usually by giving advertisements in trade journals, and it seeks attention by offering them various services. The preference in contracting and choosing the client is given in those firms which have sound values, able management, good size and nature of business, must also be given a due weight. It maintains good relations with the clients. Research function. It supports the decisions taken by media and creative areas. The agency gathers information related to the client's product so that it is able to provide the service it is hired for. The information collected about a product under its research function are features, quality, advantages, limitations of the product, present and expected market possibilities, competition in the market, situation in the market, distribution channels, methods, buying preferences. So the agency studies in collecting information properly and draws conclusions of their research so that it can plan its campaign and select a proper media and create a proper advertisement. The agency also performs market research function like selecting the target consumers, designing the product package and developing the channel and distribution strategy, and also determining the price or discounts. Now advertising agency, it also plans an advertising campaign for its client. After analyzing client product, its competitors, market conditions, expert use their professional expertise in making the result-oriented advertising plan. After the plan, it is shown to the client. If the client approves it, then the plan can be executed into action. A detailed knowledge of the firm's product, advertising history, market conditions, channels of distribution, knowledge of competitors, products and their techniques. The field to be covered, the nature and type of consumers are all in this function are performed by the agency. Now creative function, this is always advertising agency thinks for innovation. It prepares advertising copy, layout, illustration, paragraph, advertising message and theme of advertising, etc. And it is performed by various group of creative people like copywriters, designers, artists, producers, photographers and graphics expertises who are employed by the advertising agency. They are highly skilled and creative and they make advertising more appealing attractive advertisement keep on helping to increase the sales of the product. Now, media selection is another function of the advertising agency. It has several factors. First factor, finance or cost incurred, circulation and population covered, audience covered, nature of the product and type of customers, and above all, needs of the client. Advertising agency helps an advertiser to select a proper media to promote a product effectively. Now, media selection is a highly specialized function of the agency. The most suitable media for clients' advertising is selected by the agency. It must be lower the cost and higher potential. And it must also be put on, suppose television, internet, newspaper, magazine, all are the alternatives available for the agencies. But which one is the best for its client? Depending on the spending capacity or cost incurring capacity of the client. Advertising budget. It is an economic indication of the client and economic capacity of the client, and without a proper budget there is a risk of client funds and getting wasted if they are utilized inefficiently. If an advertiser suffers a loss, it may not bring new projects. So there is a possibility of losing potential client that can bring more business to an advertising agency. Advertising agency brings a good coordination between the advertiser and media distributors. A very important function is to increase sale of the product and reduce the wastage. Advertising agency performs sales promotion measures for the dealers and consumers. Other functions are covered like fixes the price of the product, determines the discount, design the product, design package and trademark. Other function is lastly, advertising agency, it has public relations, PR department. It increases goodwill between the client and other parties like consumers, employees, middlemen and shareholders. It also maintains good relations between the client and media owner. Thank you.